Now at 6, a live look at the radar as our 11 Alive storm trackers track storms now beginning to make their way out of our area. And right now we are getting a look at some of the damage left behind after gusty winds and rain. We saw damage near a school in Grantville where crews were out there working to clean it up. There was a possible tornado spotted in South Georgia. It is a very big one. This is the area of Blakely, which is very close to the Alabama state line. And that is a big storm right there. The last tornado watch for parts of our area just expired about a half hour ago.
We are keeping an eye on every part of the metro Atlanta area for you tonight as these storms continue to move. Our chief meteorologist Chris Holcomb and Nicole Hartford are keeping an eye on the latest updates from our Storm Tracker Center. Bobeth Yates is live in our Thunder Truck to keep you up to date on the conditions out there on the roads. And Karis Belger is live in Coweta County where there are reports of damage. But let's kick things off with Chris.
And things are getting much quieter now. Thank goodness we had that line of showers and storms move through just a little bit earlier. Radar a lot quieter now. These were moving very quickly at about 60 or 70 miles an hour with those individual cells within that line. We had scattered showers around Atlanta, but we were mentioning yesterday that we thought the highest risk for those strongest storms would be on the south side, and that's where most of those were today. They have already cleared through Eatonton and down toward the Upson County area. Those storms now clearing past Lake Sinclair at Milledgeville. Some showers down around Macon, and here south and west of the city, it is beginning to clear out as well. That's where we had some of the stronger storms that did leave behind some damage there in areas just to the south and west of us. And now we're focusing on those storms that are well down to the south that are not only still producing rain, but we have severe thunderstorm warnings, even a couple of tornado warnings just to the south and also to the east of Albany, moving near Tifton and near the Moultrie area. But that is moving out, and that's where they are going to stay, continuing to push down to the south of us. Let me take you right now to our storm tracker Thunder Truck right now. Bobeth Yates was following that line of showers and storms as it moved through. Y'all are out of the rain now, but Bobeth, what were you experiencing in the drive down 85 today?
Well, Chris, at times it was very, very scary. In fact, so we got on 85 heading south, and as we did, once we got through the city, first it was just very light rain, but once we got through the city and started heading south, passing Peachtree City, the rain just started coming down extremely heavy. At times, it was so heavy we could not see in front of our windshield. So it became very, very difficult. Now, what I want to talk about is, though, the actual system. Like, it was very quick. You can see out right now, it's super clear, but that is not what it looked like. But as quickly as that system came in, as quickly as it went out. Right now, 85 south is looking really good. The traffic not backed up that much, but you can still see the rain. But this morning, we started off with a 6.9-inch deficit in rain. But due to what occurred today, we're back into the positives. We've actually made it back to about 8. We got 0.82 inches of rain, bringing us above our deficit just by about 15 inches or 0.15 inches. So we're looking really good going back into the positives. But again, this was a very heavy system with rain coming in very quickly. As it moved in, we were able to follow it coming down 85 south, and as we did, at times things were just so heavy. But positive side is it's brought us out of the rain deficit and back into the positives. So we hope this will give us a good coasting going into the rest of June, of course.
All right, Bobeth, I'm glad to see that traffic is better now. The road conditions are improving, but as those storms move through, we did get some damage from hail and also some trees down. Karis Belger joins us now live right now in the Grantville area. I see the sun behind you, but they're still dealing with some damage cleanup.
They are. In fact, crews just left to go take care of some more cleanup not far from here. Not too long ago, there was a downed tree in the area. I'm going to step out so you can take a look at what exactly crews were working on. You can see just down the road here, I'm not far from Glanton Elementary School. See where that guardrail is dented in and where those orange cones are? That's where crews were concentrating all of their efforts. And just take a look at this video from earlier. Police and emergency crews had blocked off this road before, so even though it's open now, at one point traffic was not moving at all. People just had to wait as crews began to work. Because there are power lines nearby, they wanted to make sure that no one got hurt and there was no lingering damage from that. And to talk about some of that rain that caused all of this, it came in very quickly and it was very powerful. I was driving through it myself to get to this location, and at one point I had to stop because the rain was coming down very intensely. I couldn't see right in front of me. So of course, not the kind of thing you want to drive through. Right now, things are cleared up, not just in terms of that tree that was down, but also in terms of the weather. As you mentioned, sun right behind me, but we're going to continue to keep track of everything that's going on here.
All right, Karis, thanks for that update. We'll keep monitoring this system as it moves to the south. Much quieter tonight. Still a chance overnight of a couple of showers, but we don't think they'll be as strong as what we had a little bit earlier. We'll talk about whether or not these rain chances diminish even more tomorrow and into the weekend in just a few minutes.
All right, Chris, thank you. And we want to remind everybody that you can keep your eye on the forecast wherever you may be by downloading the 11 Alive app. Every second counts. In one of these really difficult weather situations, of which we have already seen today, perhaps we will see tonight in certain sections of our state. So